The beautiful thing about competition is that DeepSeek already forced ChatGPT to announce its next move. And about that, if you were wondering where Amazon Alexa has been with all of this AI push, well, that's about to change. Oppo gets serious about teasing more about the Find N5, which is the OnePlus Open 2. Samsung seems ready to give us a name for its possible trifold, and it's kind of confusing. And finally, how is it that OnePlus is now planning to make a mini flagship killer? I'm Jaime Rivera, and yes, 5 topics on a day like today is a good way to end the week. This is Tech Briefing. The official news today begin with OpenAI, because you bet they were not going to let DeepSeek go out like that. The company just introduced a new feature for ChatGPT called Deep Search as part of their whole agentic push. This tool allows ChatGPT to work more like a research analyst by planning and gathering information step by step. It can backtrack and adjust its approach in real time to find the best data. Yes, similar to the AI agent Google introduced recently with Gemini. Unlike regular responses, Deep Research provides a summary of its process in a sidebar, including citations. Users can add context using text, images, PDFs, or spreadsheets, and the AI will take between 5 to 30 minutes to deliver detailed answers. In the future, it will also include images and charts in its responses. Now, OpenAI acknowledges that Deep Research has some limitations, struggled to diminish reliable sources from rumors, and misjudge how confident it should be in its answers. I know, then what is the whole point of all this if you can't trust it, right? Well, a recent test called Humanity's Last Exam measured the accuracy of different AI models on expert-level questions. Deep Research scored 26.6, significantly higher than GPT-4o's 3.3, so it's a step in the right direction. Obviously, Deep Research is available first for pro users who will pay $200 a month and get up to 100 queries per month. Other paid users, like those on Plus and Team plans, will have limited access for now. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments. Now let's switch to Amazon, because yes, it's odd that the service that made voice assistants famous has been silent this whole time. The company has announced a special event on February 26th to introduce a new and improved version of Alexa powered by artificial intelligence, or so we assume. I'm actually invited to the event, so I can't wait to tell you more. The company wants to make Alexa smarter and more conventional, similar to AI chatbots like ChatGPT. This will be the biggest change to Alexa since its first launch in 2014. Reports claim that the new Alexa will be able to understand and respond to more complex requests. To improve Alexa's performance, Amazon is using AI technology from a company called Anthropic instead of relying only on its own services. Amazon originally planned to release this update last year, but delayed it. Given how many millions of users rely on Alexa today, I can understand how they want to polish it. Thing is, apparently the service might not be free out of the gate, so I'm hoping it's bundled in my Prime subscription. Chime in the comments about what you think about this. Now let's talk about Oppo, which also means OnePlus, because I, for one, have been waiting for this announcement for nearly 2 years. As the Find N5 gets closer, aka the OnePlus Open 2, Oppo continues to tease its improvements ahead of its possible launch this month. This time, Pete Lau took a stab at the Galaxy Z Fold 6 by showing it next to the Find N5 and claiming this phone doesn't have a crease. And yeah, I am going to agree. I mean, the OnePlus Open already did a better job than the latest Z Fold 6, so of course improvements were expected. Now, as for thinness, on a previous post, Lau made direct comparisons to the iPhone 16 Pro Max, and I seriously wonder how they were able to fit the USB-C port on it. It wouldn't be Oppo's thinnest device ever, as I do remember the title was held by the R5 from like 10 years ago, back when micro USB made things easier. Still, seriously, to pull it off on a foldable is huge. Now, I cannot wait for Zach from Jerry Rig Everything to test it out and let us know just how durable it is. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments. Aside from the Galaxy S series of phones that should be landing in your doorstep soon, the company did land some extra headlines with its rumored trifold, even if, yeah, I doubt that's how it's going to be named. For those of you wondering what Samsung's lineup is going to be called, there are some interesting developments. Apparently, the company is reportedly naming this upcoming trifold the Galaxy G Fold. And I know what you're thinking. I am confused as well. Like, why G, considering this is an actual Z when unfolded, is beyond my comprehension. Sources claim the G Fold is because this device won't be considered part of the same category as the Z Fold branding, and truly this is more of a tablet, which is odd considering that it does fold. We also hear of more details like a 9.96-inch display when unfolded that is 6.54 inches tall. Now, even if it'll be quite similar to Huawei's offerings, the phone won't open in sequence. It seems you'll be able to open both sides here simultaneously, even if I'm trying to figure out how that'll be. Expect this launch to happen later this year, and be sure to provide your price speculations in the comments. And finally, for the most interesting news today, it seems that OnePlus is about to give us the perfect flagship killer. Yeah, the OnePlus 13 is great. I mean, like, hard to beat, and then the 13R is cool and affordable, but the last time OnePlus made a small flagship was the OnePlus X, and man, I would love that phone to get a refresh. Reports have a third model being launched in March, currently dubbed as the OnePlus 13 Mini. According to the latest leaks, it'll have a 50-megapixel primary camera along with a 50-megapixel telephoto lens offering 2x optical zoom. And yeah, that combination's weird. I mean, previous leakers suggested a triple camera setup of the same 50-megapixel primary, 50-megapixel 3x periscopic telephoto, and an 8-megapixel ultra-wide, but it seems that won't be the final product. Now, what's odd is that at this point, the device should already be cooked and ready for mass production, so I find it weird that we don't know how many cameras the phone will be bringing. Now, as for internals, we hear that it'll bring the beast Snapdragon 8 Elite, though the rest is unknown. We're talking of a 6.3-inch OLED, so I wouldn't really call it tiny, more like the exact size of the iPhone 13 Pro. Now, why do I call it the perfect phone? Well, we seriously need all that power in a small body like Apple and Google are currently doing, but with some Snapdragon love. Anyways, in today's question, let us know, if given a choice for a smaller OnePlus 13, would you buy it, and for what price? Because in my case, I totally would, but for me it would have to be around $750. I think that would make it irresistible, but yeah, let's see what we get on those cameras. Leave us a comment down below, we'd love to know your opinion. Friends, again, Tech Briefing is a work in progress, and for us to continue into the next phase, we need your support. But this is the good kind of support, where all we ask is for you to like, subscribe, and comment, tell your friends that I've started a new channel, and also follow me on social media, which is also of huge support. Tech Briefing alone is the work of 3 people, so we really hope you like what you see. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.